Hey y'all, this is your girl Nikki, and I'm back with a video to show you my rescue plants that I have been up repotting. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning and I couldn't sleep, so I decided to repot them. And these are all the plants that I picked up at Lowe's, and so I'm just going to tell you a little bit about them and what I did with them. So I bought, I think, about 8 of these snake plants. And I had some of these containers from over the summer. They're actually candle holders. I picked up at Dollar General when it was on clearance. You know, they have all the summer stuff on clearance. And took that one off. But they were like $2, and I think I got them for 50 cents. And I had been trying to figure out what could I use them for, because, you know, they're like, see? And I was trying to figure out what I could use them for, because, you know, they have holes in them. I thought about maybe using them as an orchid pod or for my African violets, but they were too small. And these little snake plants were the perfect size. So all I did was I took some of my New Zealand sphagnum moss, and I kind of like shaped it on the inside of the container, and then I put the plant inside of it, because these plants like a lot of they like, you know, to be moist at times. So I figured it would at least help prevent like overwatering or anything. And I normally don't have a lot of issues with overwatering plants. And so I put some of those in there. This was a bigger one that I picked up, and I just put it, I like a lot of color. I like colorful things. Those who watch my videos probably know that by now. But I realized it just kind of looks, it's a bit much when you have a lot of plants in a house with all these different types of pots. So I've decided to just, for the most part, try to put all of my plants in terracotta. Unless I just find one that I just absolutely love, just to help make it easier on the eye, for no other reason than that. So what I did, since I'm planning on putting this one in the house, I put some sand on top of it just to kind of make sure I don't have any fungus gnat problems, because they won't lay their eggs on top of the sand. Also did the same things with this whole tray. As you can see here, this is another tray of snake plants. I repotted them all. I'm gonna take a little paintbrush and dust the insides of them and the leaves and everything, clean them up a little bit more. But that's that. I also picked up some allium bulbs, and I meant to plant these. Sorry y'all, saw moths and it distracted me. I meant to plant these like last weekend, and now it's gotten so warm that I'm gonna probably have to start to cold stratify them in the fridge, because now it's probably about a good 75 degrees this morning outside. And it's not really a good temperature to try to plant your bulbs, so I'm going to start them off in the fridge. This one here is a, let me see, I got the tag here. I saved my tag. And, you know, I put the plants on Gardenize to help me remember. This was the red fern. Let me see. No, red star. Let it focus. This is a red star plant. This one right here. So it was 2 of them actually. These were, I think I got them for like 50 cents. And what I did, I had like this wood log. It was about $28 originally. I got it, then it went down to clearance for $12. And then I think I got it for less than that. I think she gave it to me for like $3 or $5. It was really cheap, but it's really, really heavy. And it had an orchid in there with another plant, but I really didn't like the way it was set up. So I just decided to go ahead and put those plants in there. So some little 50-cent plants in like a $30 container, but it's cute, it'll work. And all I did was I put some sphagnum moss around this one, because this is a plant that likes humidity, and I'm gonna keep that one in the house. This one here is one of these polka dot plants. It looks really thin and straggly, but you know what, it's not dead, so it still has some hope. So I put it in a bigger pot. I put some moss around it, once again, to help with the humidity so it won't dry out. That's what I did with that one. This was a Dracaena. I have some bigger ones. And this one, I picked this one up because, like I said, I wanted it's a Hawaiian Sunshine. And sorry y'all, that moth, he's been like all over me all night. But like getting my eyeglasses and everything. But anyway, I mean, I could have put them in a jar, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be cruel. So anyway, so this was that Dracaena, and I put it in this black pot. The only reason I put it in this black pot because I needed something deep to put it in. It's a tall plant, and it's only going to get taller because my other ones were huge. So I wanted a deep pot, and I figured that's not too distracting by it being black versus these being, you know, yellow and green and yellow. And the reason why I put these in here, I said, because, you know, I already have like so many of them, and if one of my friends likes one, I can just give it to them. I can gift it to them, you know, and it's a cute little, you know, color. It's colorful. So that's why I put it in those, you know, I use those pots for that. This one right here is let me tell you what the name of this one is. This one's like a Ming mini white. And this is one of those Fittonia plants, and these are one of those that you really have to have a humidifier if you buy it, because if you don't, they will curl up on you really quickly. And so I don't pay full price for these at all. This one was another $1 plant, and I've been keeping it in the house with humidity since it's so warm and humid outside tonight. I decided to go ahead and pot up these plants that I know would normally curl up if it was too dry out here. And once again, like I said, I have some soil in the bottom, and then I put some moss on top. And these two here were those little Live Trend containers that I was telling you about, that they're like magnets on the back. And so what I'm going to do, I'll take a picture later, but I'm going to put them on the side of my refrigerator